Hi Josh, I'm recording this video so I can give you some feedback that's more oral rather than just writing my feedback for you on your paragraph. I have to start off by saying that overall you've done a good job. Your final mark was 12.5 out of 16 or 78%. I want to explain a little bit about why I gave you the mark I did, plus suggest some feedback that I think will benefit us in the future assignments. First of all, your main idea was clear and very easy to find. My one comment about your main idea, and I didn't want to bring it up right away because, again, I want us to worry about one skill at a time. But I do think your main idea could have been a little bit more advanced. Sometimes main ideas, they just introduce list words. So for example, you have 2 fundamental life lessons. These are good list words. Sometimes to make it even stronger, the main idea, I tell students to introduce the supporting details. So for example, you could have written, my sister taught me 2 fundamental life lessons, how to swim and how to write an essay. So that way the reader knows at the very beginning what your main idea is and what you will say to prove that main idea. Your first and second supporting I think all of your supporting details actually I scored 3 out of 4. And so that means they were clear, and as I said, an improvement in your writing is you were able to provide me examples and then tell me why the examples were important. So you said she taught me how to swim by showing me how to move my arms in circles, how to paddle my legs, and then you tell me it's important because you were able to prevent drowning, you were able to get into good shape and keep your brain active. And so I saw this was very good in each of your supporting details. And again, the skill that I want to see you practice a little bit more, which is explaining to me why something is important. There were 1 or 2 areas where I asked you just to be a little bit more detailed. For example, this was in a high school booklet. Be specific. Are we talking about a booklet in English, a booklet about essay writing? Also over here at the very end, when you talk about the importance and saying that it helped you to develop critical thinking skills, I wanted to know how. Did it make you think a little bit more about a topic? Did it have you spend more time writing about your opinions? How did it make you more critical? I liked your conclusion. It was unique. The one final comment, Josh, that I want to make about your paragraph writing is that I want us to work this semester on sentence variety. And what that means is a lot of your sentences are what we would describe as a simple sentence, because usually they just have one subject and one verb. And we want to work on sentences that are compound sentences, which means you're joining 2 sentences together. For example, she told me that I have to move my arms in circles, 1 sentence. She also said that I should paddle my legs on the water. These 2 sentences could actually be joined together, and it would create a more advanced sentence. So you could say, she told me that I have to move my arms in circles and paddle my legs on the water. Just to think about how we can make your writing sound more interesting by having different types of sentences. Sometimes, especially in college, the comment that you might get is that she told me, she taught me, she showed me, she showed me. An instructor might feel like that sounds a bit repetitive. And so this semester I want us to practice writing different types of sentences. Other than that, this is a good first job, Josh, and I look forward to seeing all the future paragraphs that you're going to write in our class.